What's up, everybody? It's Tori Nix, aka Natty Deity, and I'm back on it with another message. It's actually 7:55 on the clock. It is December 4th, and I'm up feeling really, really good today, man. Okay, so that's 755. That's a 17, and that's an 8. So we're talking infinite energy. Definitely, I felt a shift, and I also felt a polarity this morning as we were talking yesterday, and there's something about two streams of consciousness. Okay. And we're going to get into that. So I just wanted to tap in with you guys this morning. We're going to get into it. I got the classical music in the background. Y'all know, for those who don't know me, y'all know I love Mozart. And this is the time where you can really, really kind of enhance your energy if you're looking to kind of just be high vibe. It definitely helps the brain activity. I always promote this to my clients, and I use it within kind of on a daily basis. All right. So we're going to get into it. I hope y'all are feeling good. Let's check the vibe. Let's get some news for the day. This is the channel news you can count on. Let's see. I'm hearing the weather. So I saw that when I first woke up, it was 26 degrees. So, of course, it's cold as shit. If you're on the East Coast right now, I'm not sure what it's looking like on the West, but definitely cold as shit, okay? And when you think of cold, you know, things are transforming, things are transitioning. But also things are kind of, I would say, it's a decay, and then it's like a stabilize, right? It's a cleansing. So when you think of the winter time, a lot of things seem dead, but really they're just being kind of things are cutting away. So imagine if you have like a garden or a farm, right? You got to get the weeds out. You got to get all the stuff that's unnecessary for the farm or the garden that could potentially harm the flowers, right? So this is the transition season that we're in. We're always tending to our own garden. So what needs to be cleared out? We've been talking about this, but it's also kind of like weighing the scales. And I see I heard the word hoarding. So cleaning out something, okay, take that concept of if you're looking at a garden, right? And you know how sometimes old ladies always have that excessive stuff in their yards. So it's right now it's a balance. And I'm hearing the word cancer because cancers are sometimes people who have sentimental value attachments, right? I know a lot of cancers who do keep a lot of shit for no reason. So with that cancer energy of the sentiment, right? We're kind of weighing what feels good versus what doesn't. And I'm bringing that to y'all's attention because this is even where we learn the art of forgiveness for some people. This is even where you decide, hey, maybe it's some past people that maybe you can give grace to. But then it's some people that absolutely have to be killed off. You got to put that weed killer on them, okay? So I hope that's symbolic as far as the hoarding. What do you need to get rid of in your garden, okay? And, of course, this is spiritually speaking. This is mentally speaking, psychologically speaking, emotionally, mentally, and physically, okay? What needs to leave the body? What habits do you need to break away of? So, for me, I just stopped smoking yesterday. I don't really drink alcohol or anything, but I was kind of smoking just a little bit. And I'm just honest about that. I smoke weed sometimes. So, I'm about to kind of cleanse that out just to get clear, certain things. So that's just an example of weighing what needs to go and what needs to stay right now. And another thing that I was saying, so it's cold as shit right now. So this is I'm giving y'all an example of the energy. So I noticed my legs are so tight right now. They're the tightest they've probably ever been in my entire life, right? And that's because I've been working out way more this year. And I'm just damn, these results really paid off, right? So that's something I'm going to continue to do to keep elevating me in energy. That's something I love to do is walk. So just so y'all kind of understand what I was feeling. And also, it's something about 26 degrees and the number 44, as today is a 4. But it's also that balance energy with that 6 date, okay? Is there a song called 26 Degrees? I keep hearing something about something 26 degrees. I keep hearing that in my head. 26 degrees. Interesting. I looked up the number 26, and it represents divine love, God's promises, and his unwavering commitment to his word. His mercy endures forever. Okay. So this is about God's covenant and faithfulness revealed. Okay. Fox 26, that's Houston. It's something about 26. I don't know. Maybe the age is significant. Hey, that actually, I could be talking to myself. Something about 26, okay? So if that didn't resonate with that divine love energy, we'll see if that comes out later. But it's something I keep hearing, 26 degrees. I keep hearing it in that tune. I don't know. All right, let's see what the vibe is. I like it. Happiness. Remember I said clearing out? But how do you weigh this time in your life? I've been talking about happiness, guys. Okay, we've been talking about what makes you feel right, what makes you feel good. And with that garden analogy, this is the time to truly go for it. Okay, like I know if you are on this channel and you relate to me, I know that life is hard, right? I know sometimes that you have to learn how to turn your losing hand to a winning hand, right? You have to heal yourself very deeply. But no matter what you've gone through, I hope that you are opening yourself up to what could be for you, regardless of what has happened, okay? Because you truly deserve to be happy, and you truly deserve to be at peace within mind, body, and soul, okay? So how are you weighing this in this season? I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. So how are we looking to see what's the right path for our gardens, for ourselves, and symbolically speaking, of course. But that's how you know. When you're happy, you're good. You're on the right path. Okay, my stomach just growled. I'm sorry, y'all. Feed the soul is what I just heard as well. Feed the soul. So what feeds your soul? Okay. That could be like, I'm hearing that could be your journal prompt. So maybe somebody out there journals a lot. But that could be like what you write at the top of your paper every day. Like, how can I feed my soul today? What makes me happy? Just to set those intentions to really incorporate this in your life, okay? The goodness wants to flow through. And, I see the past flew out and I'm being called to go back and read that 26. When it said the promise, right? God's promise, his unwavering commitment to his word. So if your faith is shaky right now, please don't stop. Focus on your happiness, because that is a promise to us. That's our birthright, to truly be happy, not abused and conflicted, right? So I hope that helps and that gives you just a little nudge to really set those intentions, man. Sometimes you got to see what makes you happy. Like, write it down, draw that shit, dream it, visualize it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got to do, okay? So the past is coming back up. Let's see what we got here. So we have self-esteem coming out to the doubt, okay? So something from your past, right? I'm seeing this dual energy, and I do believe I said 2 streams of consciousness. Which one are you going to succumb to? Go read that energy reading yesterday, or listen to it, sorry. And it was just about like that system, because there's 2 powers in happiness, and there's true power in knowing your own worth. And then there's power in the past holding control over you, right? So this is where you got to kind of make those decisions and really, really know what is for you in this next season, okay? With no doubt. All right, something from the past is coming up to be looked at, and we've been talking about this, but I do see this energy. This is really good, y'all. I'm glad I came on today because I see you have shifted out of this collective. I like that energy. Y'all been doing the work. Yep, surrender on the bottom of the deck to this growth. All right, so let's see. I'm going to just try to see what else can we start with. Yeah, we got grief coming out to the courage. Yeah, so it's like, are you going to either grieve over the past or are you going to face fear with confidence? Okay, and sometimes fear is just being you, shining brightly, right? not letting your past suppress you anymore. And this is going back to even if you have been abused, even if you have been suppressed, told that you ain't good enough, you ain't shit, it don't matter. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but these people can't hurt you, okay? So are we going to sit in grief? Or are we going to just take a leap of faith to go in this new direction towards our happiness? Sometimes we can be imprisoned by our own thoughts, and it's kind of like sending out that energy to the universe that that's what you want, to not be happy, right? No, you deserve goodness. You deserve people who love you fully. Hell, I deserve it. You deserve it. We deserve it. Everyone deserves it, okay? So affirm that today, that I do deserve love. I do deserve happiness, pleasure, joy, regardless of where I've been, all right? I like it, y'all. Freedom. It's flying out of the deck. I like it. Damn, I dropped the card. Okay. Freedom of adversity, right? And then I see that judgment card. So the collective has learned a significant lesson. And this is going to look different for everyone. So apply it as it resonates to you. But you've learned a valuable lesson through your pain, through your trauma, through whatever you've been through, man, because it brought you into this courage. Right? And I actually woke up in the middle of the night and was singing, "Oh, Take Me As I Am" by Mary J. Blige. So I posted that today. And this is the energy coming through again. Being yourself fully, right? That's where the society puts these masks on us, right? You got to be this way. You got to do that. If you don't have this, you ain't good enough. If you don't have that, you're not good enough, right? It's always some type of goddamn limitation. But when you are your true self, you can really rise into your happiness, right? You don't give a shit about what people think about you, okay? So I see that coming into play. Like, I see grief is being replaced with courage, because sometimes the will to love again, right? And this is why I was saying, kind of like weighing what needs to go, what needs to stay. If people are coming back, weigh that in your heart. Like, is it worth starting over 12:12 on the clock? And that's symbolic of that 12:12 portal. So maybe something is going to happen significant of that. And I'm seeing it being centered around love or the heart. Okay. So grief is being replaced with courage, because a lot of times we can close ourselves off to love. I've been there, right? You've been betrayed. You don't want to open up anymore. But love is like so beautiful. You don't want to close that off. So sometimes you got to do it with the fear, right? Knowing from this lesson that you learned in the past, right? You have already mastered the lesson. So now trust yourself and be free. It literally says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So you can choose which one you're going to live in. You're going to keep your heart closed and be a bitter Betty, or you're going to love again and try first with loving yourself first. That's how you rebuild the love. 8:08 on the clock. I do think I said when we first started, there was 8 that was significant, that infinity, but also the 8:8 is like that mirror as well. So, hey, if love want to come in, are y'all gonna let it come in? Okay, we've been working on this year. All right, I'm tell you right now, I'm gonna let it come in. And I know I got some stalkers on here, so please discern yourself as well. Don't act stupid. You know if you need to be coming back or not. All right, so we got surrender, exactly, to your freedom and to your happiness, okay? And we also have this envy card on the bottom. And remember I just said something about stalkers, correct? Sometimes people can't be happy for you when you're happy. Sometimes all people can do is be bitter bitches, and bitter betties, okay? That's it. So surrender to your happiness and surrender anything that makes you feel like you have to suppress your happiness. Okay, this could be people, places, things, old jobs, old habits, like I was telling y'all. But it's time to rise up out of that. All right, you can no longer go into suppression. Okay, yeah, indecision. It's time to make up your mind what you gonna do. So this is why I'm telling y'all it's time to really weigh. Like, look at that garden analogy. That's really the energy. And then we got balance, right? So that duality, what needs to go, what needs to stay, what is going to help you bring more peace, harmony, and happiness into your life. And this is where you just start to follow your intuition. All right. And last card. But I like it. This energy has escalated over the last few days. So we got balance to judgment. Exactly. Balance what you've learned. Trust yourself, okay? And create your life. And I'll leave y'all actually with one ancestor message. But yeah, it's basically saying, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. And understanding that everyone has their own unique path and challenges, and embrace yours, okay? Fully. You don't have to succumb to someone else's lifestyle if you don't want to. Hell, you might have been living a certain way, and you like, fuck this. Hell, you might have loved somebody and now you're tired of their ass. Or maybe you never liked somebody and now all of a sudden you see them in this beautiful light. Go for it, man. Love is beautiful, man. Okay? But it's only for the strong. All right? They want two, they said. Wow. We got limitless joy. And remember, this is so beautiful. This is most high. And this is joy, y'all, like your birthright. Didn't I tell y'all that? The number 7 is significant. We got 116 or 611 can be significant. Or just the numbers 1 and 6. I think I said this day was a 6, but also a 7 as well. So it's like love over hate, and love over fear. Remember that 7 over 6. Okay. So that's for somebody. So this is how limitless do you allow yourself to be? You are being guided if you can only just believe, okay? So I'm going to leave it there. I ain't going to go too deep with it. But that's the energy today. I'm very proud of whoever has been doing the work because this energy has been shifting. So keep healing, keep loving, man, and just keep being you, all right? But y'all stay up, stay in love, stay in light, and most importantly, stay safe. And I will see y'all on the next reading. Peace.